Hi everyone, welcome to BPO Talks with Job Yoda. My name is Chardy and welcome to the very first episode. And we're very happy na gagawin natin tong very first episode with none other than the company that you don't have to worry about being ridiculous because you are always welcome here, TaskUs. And today with me is someone who's been in the industry for 25 years already. Sir, Marlon, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us more about yourself.
Okay, thanks Chardy and thank you Job Yoda, right? So I'm Marlon De Mesa. I'm the Vice President of Talent Acquisition of Southeast Asia. So as what Chardy said, I've been in the industry for 25 years and I started like everyone else, right? I started as an agent or as a representative. Actually, I was doing collections after graduation, right? I'm doing outbound calls, collecting, right? It's difficult, right?
Outbound, okay.
Yes, until I moved up and moved to multiple companies. I started with a bank, moved to another local bank, and then it opened the doors for me to move to the BPO industry. And then there you are. And here right now I'm at TaskUs. But 98% of my 25 years I've been in operations. I've been in charge of the operations for multiple verticals. But here at TaskUs I shifted to talent acquisition, which is recruitment, which is really a smart move, no? Kasi at the end of the day, alam natin kung ano yung hinahanap ng operations. Alam natin kung ano yung importante in terms of ano yung profile, sino yung magiging successful. So when you have that background and skill and then i-atake mo siya sa labas on how you strategize in terms of hiring people, wala na masyadong education sa team kasi basically alam natin saan natin kukunin yung talent, saan magsasucceed. And so far, it's working sa TaskUs, no? We've been seeing good progress in terms of the retention ng mga tao and even the performance ng mga programs that we have. We've been really performing very well sa mga partners natin.
Wow, congratulations. And I would say, in a way, parang naging part na din kami ng recruitment, Job Yoda. Kasi nga, di ba, they start from us and then proceed to the interviews and all that stuff. And it's very fulfilling na alam mong may isang taong gustong magtrabaho sa call center na napapasok mo sa company. It's very fulfilling. This is for those that don't have any work experience just yet. Ano nga ba? What is a BPO?
Yeah, so it's an outsourcing company, no? So marami na yan dito sa Philippines and we're actually the second largest industry in the country. The first is OFW, right? Alam naman natin marami tayong mga kababayan who's checking outside, no, to find a better opportunity. And after that, it's BPO. Ang laki na nung workforce natin sa Philippines on this one. So basically what we do is provide service to the big brands abroad, outside the Philippines, right? North America or EMEA, Asia Pacific, and we provide the service. So ina-outsource yung trabaho dito sa Philippines. And, in nature naman ng mga Filipino is matalungin tayo eh. We really provide that kind of customer service. We're very hospitable, right? So innate na sa atin yan, plus the good communication skills that we have. So kaya siya lumaki, no? Lumaki yung industriyang to dito sa country natin. And basically yun, yun ang serbisyo na ginagawa natin. Those are the services we provide across the globe.
Thank you. I could not agree more. Filipinos are well known for its world-class customer service. Now, Sir Marlon, I have a question because during the pandemic, while the rest of the industries closes, the BPO industry kept the economy afloat. Bakit kaya?
Yeah, kasi sabi ko nga, right, we're not only focused on one segment or vertical in our industry. During the BPO, during the pandemic, I mean, right? No, mga nawala doon ng mga vertical, yung mga travel, etc. and so on. Pero may mga buhay pa na ibang vertical during that time. Ando doon yung healthcare, which is really very important. And then pangalawa, yung retail. When we talk about retail, doon na nag-start yung mga online shopping, online delivery, and all of those. So itong segment na to yung lumaki during that period. And because of that, we have to expand, we have to hire, and everybody benefited on that one. And plus the flexibility of work at home, right? Kasi because of the service we're providing, we can actually do the service in your own house, right? And I think this opened the doors in terms of proving to the world that Filipinos can do work at home. Kasi dati, medyo they're very hesitant for us to proceed in that kind of setup, right? Iniisip nila, baka may aso or may manok, right? Na mag-iingay and stuff. But because of technology and all the software, right, that we were able to provide to our teammates, right, to our employees, napatunayan natin, we're able to prove that we can do it. And actually, during the pandemic, ang taas nung requirement natin dun sa industriya. And at the same time, we were able to prove that we can do well. Right? We have a lot of programs na talagang meeting their metrics and targets during that period. So, it was really, I think that's the silver lining during the pandemic, no?
I agree. Kasi I remember, kaka-start pa lang nung pandemic. Actually, peak na siya ng pandemic, apakadaming hiring sa BPO. And you have mentioned nga kanina yung sa OFW, maraming hindi nakabalik ng abroad because of the pandemic, because of the lockdown. So I have I know a lot of people na instead of bumalik sila, nagtrabaho sila sa call center just because they already know how to speak the language and also because they want to work from the comfort of their own home.
That's correct. Actually, yun naman yung promise ng BPO sabi ko nga, kung merong isang Pilipino na hindi na kailangang umalis ng bansa and BPO can be the one na magiging solution for that, great, diba? And that's always our promise to our candidates, right? I mean, we can deliver and provide you the same benefits plus the quality of life.
Yes.
Oo. By working with us, right? And Chardy, dun sa tanong mo ng balance life kanina, di ba? Marami kaming pinoprovide sa employees namin here at TaskUs, right? So for the leadership, we don't make sure we don't have meetings on a Friday, right? We respect the days off and weekend of our people. Overtime, as much as possible, we don't push it. Right? We have a strategy to make sure it's not happening. At the same time, yung mga on-site natin, we have daycare here, no? So for those employees na worried who will take care of their kids, dito, they can leave their kids. And we have a certified professional who will take care of them. Ang dami pa, we provide free meals here, diba? They don't have to go out. When we do our survey regularly, ito usually yung mga nakukuha namin na feedback sa mga employees namin.
Oh, because it's something na you can't find somewhere else, especially the daycare, because I think it's very helpful for the single moms like me. Para sa mga single mom, di ba? Who can't take care of their baby. Yung baby ko kasi 21 years old na siya. So, ganon. And another thing is, I think una siya sa task kasi, the life coaches.
Oh, yes.
Very siya sa akin. Very useful siya for me, especially nung nasa Bohol pa lang ako. Because let's admit it, working in the BPO industry is not as easy as most people think. Minsan talaga na challenge yung emotional emotional skills mo. Sometimes kailangan mo na ng professional help. And I remember there was one time na meron kaming session ng life coach from online nga lang yun sa TaskUs Bohol, and it was very helpful for me. Can we talk a little bit about...
Yeah, sabi ko nga, I've been in the industry for quite a while, right? This is one of our differentiator, right? Nakakatuwa siya kasi TaskUs was able to establish this kind of department and platform and at the same time framework kasi nag-work siya talaga Hindi lang siya yung for the show. Nagsimula kasi to Chardy because it was a need for a certain campaign and client, and then eventually we saw the benefit of it. So nag-invest na kami dito and pinalaki na namin to, and eventually this is one of our offerings when we have clients and at the same time sa mga empleyado natin. So anytime an employee can always reach out to them. Of course, everything is confidential. And these people are certified, ha? They're certified, they're professional, and we have that kind of certification. Marami rin kaming volunteers, no, na tinatrain namin and sinacertify namin for this one. So it is really very important, right? Kasi right now, this is already a conversation out there, right? The mental health and everything. And para sa iba, di ba, feeling nila ang dali lang ng trabaho din sa BPO. Depende rin kung ano yung segment natin or vertical, challenging yan, right? So we provide that kind of service to them in terms of bukod dun sa coaching na nakukuha nila sa mga supervisor nila, we have this kind of service that we provide them.
Yeah, very nice. Na ano ko siya, nagamit ko siya once sa Bohol and it's very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Kasi when you share your emotional burden to someone who does not know you, there's no judgment.
Right, walang bias.
Walang bias.
Oo. And the good thing is once you do that, we take act on it, no? Parang meron kaming solution for you and then may follow-up meeting pa yan if ever there is and whatever next steps na yun na dapat gawin, ginagawa naman natin. And then at the same time, whatever trend na nakikita din natin, if there's like a bigger change na dapat gawin as an organization or para dun sa site na yun, we also do it. We work all together because we take these things seriously.
Super nice. I don't know if it's still going on. Yung 15 or 20 minutes na break na makikinig lang kayo ng very calming na sound.
Yeah.
Ano ang tawag doon?
Parang wellness break?
Yes, the wellness break. Okay, so we talked about the BPO industry. We talked about the work-life balance here in TaskUs. Pero hindi pa natin napag-usapan kung ano nga ba or sino nga ba si TaskUs.
Yeah. So, 15 years anniversary na kami this September, right? Our history, we have a very humble beginning, right? Our founders actually started it at the top of a mechanic shop.
There you go. I remember that.
Bryce and Jasper.
Bryce, yes.
Yeah, so they're really good friends and then they borrowed money from their parents to start it up. So really humble beginnings and we take pride, right, of this story kasi look at us right now. We're more than 30,000 in the country. And globally, we're also expanding, right? And we have presence. So we really take pride on this kasi our employees, they resonate on it, right? As the company grow, they also grow. Right? And we have a lot of stories here that started as a teammate. No, tawag namin sa agents namin here is teammates, diba? So they started as a teammates and some are already directors, and moving really up in their career. So basically that's TaskUs. In the Philippines, we have 10 sites. We're present from the north going down to the south, right? We have La Union site, and then when you go down, we are present in Clark. Right? And then after that, we have one in Bulacan, one in Anonas and Cubao. Here are Ortigas. And then you go down south, we have Batangas. We call it Atlantis. And then in Cavite, we have two, in Imos and in Molino. And then as you go down, we have Bohol, no? Na you experience working for Bohol. And then of course, Antipolo. No, so basically 10 yan. And those are the different locations that we have. We also have work at home. So we've been carrying good brands. Exciting kasi you know how Filipinos are, right? We want to be associated with great companies and great brands. So when you see TaskUs, you go home, our employees are going home proud na, hey, mom or dad, TaskUs ako pin. And I think that's really what's resonating to our generation right now. The contribution they're giving to the country and at the same time globally kasi they're now globally exposed in that sense, right? So yun, that in a very short story yun. And we're not only offering customer service. Ang dami naming services na pinoprovide. Artificial intelligence, yan. AI, it's really very big. Trust and safety, back office, different services, training, quality, and so on. So name it, we can actually provide it.
Tapos, there was one time na pag-usapan namin to sa podcast na sinabi ko, I think it is very important to look for a company that you can be comfortable of who you are. Nung nakita ni Haj kanina yung pagpasok ng restroom, sabi ko, tingnan mo all gender yung restrooms dito. How big is TaskUs when it comes to inclusivity?
Sobrang big. We have like a parang team. On day one itself, you will not feel discriminated or whatsoever. We celebrate it. You will not feel that you're different. Kasi your difference is our celebration eh. Once you're different, ano pa yan, plus pa yan sa amin. Like in my team, it's very diverse. And diversity is not just about the gender or your sexual preference, but also your background, right? Ano ba yung pinanggalingan mo? Anong kumpanya? We always believe that the more diverse we have, the more learnings we can have and we can be successful. So sa lahat ng mga decision namin and projects and initiative, nakapasok yan. And also in talent acquisition. When we have applications, people applying, hindi naman namin yan iniisip. It's not really a factor. When you look at our profiling, wala siya doon. Everybody, it's really welcome. It's really about the skill, right? The skill of that candidate, of the applicant.
That's super nice. Kasi your office will be like your second home. Tapos it's very important to choose the company that you will be working for because it's gonna be your second home. Diba? And it's very difficult to go to work. It's gonna be very dragging if you don't feel comfortable working there just because you are not yourself, diba? So it's very important, especially to those that are planning to work in the BPO, to choose your company.
Yeah.
To choose who you will be working for. Choose somewhere that you can be out and about. You can be comfortable about yourself. Para naman you don't feel like work is work.
Yeah, oo. And the Pride celebration, it doesn't happen every June lang.
Yes.
Nangyayari yan regularly. We have what you call the ridiculously good stories na if we have like good stories all about different background and all, we celebrate it. And when you go to our site, naka-integrate na kasi yan eh. Ano ba yung mga pangangailangan ng mga tao or mga empleyado natin? Pinapasok natin, right? We have gym, we have shower, may sauna pa nga eh, right? Everything. And hindi to for display, ginagamit talaga to. We monitor that, right? Yung food forward namin, libre yung pagkain, diba, for everyone. And then all the different services, name it. And nag-evolve pa yan. And then benefit on scholarship. So we provide scholarship. Right now, I think the last is more than 1,000 na yung nabibigay namin for this period, no? So yun, nakakatuwa lang siya kasi when we hear at the stories of our teammates, of our employees on how they experience the mga benefits and so on, nakakataba ng puso. And that's really what pushes us and motivates us to do more in terms of giving back to our employees and how we expand it. HMO na lang, diba? We offer LGBT partners, right? And then we have so many stories here, Chardy, na maririnig mo na because of this benefit, ito yung nangyari sa buhay nila and so on. So really great.
Totoo yan. I think I can agree. Hindi lang siya I think. I really can agree with what you said of how generous and giving Taskas is. Pag-usapan natin yung food forward because it's something sa Taskas ko lang siya na-experience. Can we talk more about food forward and why is it a free meal for the employees and what does it give to the community outside of the company?
Yeah. So all our sites, especially mga work on site, we provide them meals every day. So on every meal na kinukuha nila, there's a certain portion na nadodonate, right? So that's part of our CSR. No? Mga outreach natin, mga community service natin, etc. So, bawat different VPs ng different site, may mga program yan and may mga initiatives yan. So, doon actually yan pumupunta.
Sige. To share my personal story is from Cebu. Marami kasi nagtatanong, why did I relocate from the Cebu to Bohol? Because Cebu is like the Manila of Visayas and Mindanao. If we talk about opportunities, it's in Cebu. But I chose to relocate to Bohol because I wanted to live a more laid back life, and I chose to work for Taskas because that time kasi it was during the pandemic, and yung nasa isip ko lang talaga, I wanted to protect my peace kasi I feel like the life in Cebu that time was too fast for me. I wanted to take a breather. I wanted to start anew. And I know there are a lot of people out there that are also experiencing the same. They want to start all over again from a place na super laid back lang, super chill. So, Sir Marlon, to those that are interested to, be somewhere na hindi masyadong matao, because we have a lot of sites na mention mo nga kanina na hindi siya sa pinaka-populated na lugar. How can we talk about the process?
Yeah, oo. If you're an existing TaskUs employees, definitely you can move right? And yun yung mga nakikita natin, right? When we are, for example, the application is in Ortigas, pero in reality, naka-resident siya talaga sa Antipolo, then we usually refer this, no? Pag existing ka naman, and then for example, you're living in Batangas, pero nakapangasawa ka, and then eventually, yung asawa mo is now located in Manila, we can also process that. So, meron tayong mga internal application. And of course, every different campaign kasi may mga specific requirement yan na mandatory na we have to go through. So, once they go through that, okay naman na yun. For the external applicants, no, especially pag sa Job Yoda kasi may GPS tayo
Yes.
Diba? They can click like, gusto ko maghanap ng trabaho sa Antipolo,
Yes.
sa Clark, may makikita sila. And that's the reason why our sites are scattered, right? Makikita mo, especially ang Antipolo, a lot of people from Antipolo, Cainta, that area are actually going down to Pasig and Mandaluyong just to work. When we opened that, majority of our candidates and our existing employees used to work dito sa NCR, sa Manila. Na ngayon, they don't have to drive na or go kasi traffic, diba? Ganun din yun. Our Batangas City, our La Union, our Clark, our Bohol. So basically, we're pretty open on that internally and also externally.
Externally.
Yes. Nasa Manila sila pero they intend to go to Bohol, they can go to our sites in Manila, right? So we have one in Anonas and also here in Pearl Drive, Ortigas. So they can come over here, we can process it, tapos we can endorse them, let's say to Bohol.
Really?
Of course, meron tayong mga initial processing na we can do it here. Diba? Once they pass that and then a virtual interview natin to for the final interview, pag pumasa, then we can process it.
That's very nice and very convenient.
Yes.
I like that. That's very, very good. Especially because marami tayong mga nagka-quarter life crisis ngayon. Hindi ko sinasabing example si Haj. Pero marami akong kakilala, especially nung nalaman nila before, nung nagtatrabaho ako sa Bohol, I have a lot of followers na palaging tinatanong, paano ba ako makapunta dyan? Because gusto din nilang ma-experience to work sa TaskUs Bohol, but they are in Manila, but they wanna make sure first na pagpunta nila doon may trabaho na sila. Sabi ko sa kanila, they have to pass, they have to make sure na may trabaho muna kayo before kayo mag-relocate.
Yes. Oo. So marami kaming openings sa Bohol, no? So it's either mag-apply sila online. So even though wala sila sa Bohol, we can process the application online. All the assessments are online, the interviews will be virtual, and then even the contract signing and the offer can be virtual. So pag pasado na sila, then that's the time that they can go to Bohol na.
That's
right?
very
If we're talking about Bohol, di ba? Oo. So we can, we're open on that one and we usually do this.
That's nice. And talking about application, it all starts with downloading Job Yoda from your phone. Di ba? Napasok ko yun, Haj. Downloading Job Yoda from your phone and then it will start from there. Now, for sure, maraming mga taong gusto mag-apply sa TaskUs. Can we talk about the application process now? What are the requirements needed? Kasi naalala ko before, I think it was 2015, 2014, kailangan pa naming magdala ng napakadaming papel to apply. Pero right now, with the advancement of technology, minsan nga, wala na silang dala, just themselves and their ID to apply. So can we talk about it now?
Yeah, oo. So maraming channels right? One channel is Job Yoda, of course, right? Pag pumasok ka sa Job Yoda, automated na yan. And up to the last process. Meron din tayong social media application, right? In the social media application, we have our chatbot, our AI who's gonna talk to you and then guide you along the way in our process. Pinakamadali na nire-recommend ko is just go to any of our sites. When you go to our sites, you don't have to bring your resume. ID lang. Okay? ID in the sense that, to show who you are, etc. Kasi usually mga building nagre-require rin yan, right? But everything, as soon as you arrive in our facility, we have our internal system wherein we will get your information, and then from there, everything will happen from your initial assessment. We have our universal assessment, the language assessment, and then anything that is critical for the campaign that you're applying for. And walang tapon yan. So for example, ito yung ina-applyan mo, pero let's say you lack a little bit of experience, i-recommend ka namin dito sa another program, no? And then if not, ito na naman, right? And then we will also evaluate saan ka ba nakatira. Baka malapit ka doon sa isa naming site para hindi ka mahirapan. We can also recommend you to that location. So lahat to smooth, kahit wala kang resume. We process this within the day.
I remember before, sabi nila, when nag-apply ako sa isang company sa Cebu, sabi nila 1-day process. I went there 8 a.m. Natapos ako around 3 a.m. 1 day nga. 1 day process talaga siya. That's very good. Na right now, it's so much easier. Hindi mo na kailangan pang... I remember, lang yun during the recruitment, aside sa resume, kailangan ko pang magdala ng mga NBI clearance and all.
Yung mga yan, mga pre-employment requirement
na yan.
So, kunwari, Chardy, tanggap ka na, that's the time na sabihin natin, ito yung mga requirements. Tapos, bibigyan ka naman ng time kasi meron ka pang time to prepare yung mga ganong mga requirements. But usually, we help you. At saka, hindi na siya ganong kakomplikado right now.
Yes. Speaking of requirements and qualifications, sige, let's start with education. Kasi palagi nilang sinasabi na gusto ko sana mag-work sa call center kaso ito lang yung naabot ko. Can we talk about the pinaka-minimum level of education that TaskUs accepts?
Yeah. Usually, high school level is okay. Kasi at the end of the day, yung check natin yung skills. Saka yung communication skills, right? And may iba-iba kasing level yan.
Yes.
May mga iba tayong campaign na nagre-require ng at least college level, right? Pero hindi naman yan na make or break. Marami tayong campaigns na non-voice, ito yung support. So, in terms of education, wala namang limitation yan. In terms of age, anyone, right? As long as we can write and speak and, computer literate, we're good, no? And at the end, we also believe on training people.
Yes.
At the end of the day, are they trainable? And I think that's the success story ng Philippines, no? Dumating naman yung BPO dito, wala namang may experience They started training the Filipinos and eventually became very good on what we're doing. And then yun na, nag-evolve na. Nag-expand na tayo. Kaya nga every time that we have foreign clients visiting, I keep on saying Filipinos are sponges. Throw them whatever it is, we evolve, we adapt, and then we became good in what we're doing. So yeah, yun lang. Very simple lang naman siya. If in case hindi ka qualified because may niche hiring kasi na tinatawag Merong isang certain skill na hinahanap kami for a certain campaign. In case wala ka nun, meron naman kaming ibibigay for you na ibang campaign. And that varies.
So lahat talaga pasok.
Yes. Kaya nga sabi ko, walang tapon, di ba?
Lahat pasok. Well, as long as you are over the age of 18.
Yes, of course. Yung pasok tayo sa mga legal requirements. Legal requirements, okay tayo dyan.
Okay. Sir Marlon, you are the perfect person to ask kasi you've been in the industry for quite some time already. What do you think is the key to be successful in this industry?
Yeah. If you're starting, iba-iba kasi level dito, Chardy, no? If you're starting, I think what's really important is the grit and perseverance. Kasi if you're, let's say, fresh graduate, you'll experience a lot of struggles, no? Minsan, mahirap yung metric, no? Mahirap ma-meet yung target and etc. Just be open kasi andun naman yung coaching andun naman yung training. The company will provide all of the support that you need, no? Just be perseverance, talagang intindihin mo kasi when I started, minsan ma-demoralize ka kasi parang on my 3rd month I'm not performing pero itong mga tong gagaling, parang how can they do that? But you just have to think na they also started like a new hire like you. Kung kaya nila, kaya mo din, right? So, dun papasok yung grit, no? And then, you always think that this is your stepping stone. Ang important kasi sa BPO, and this is what I'm telling everyone, no? This is not just a job. We provide a career, right? A lot of people achieve a comfortable life by starting being an agent and then moving up. Oo, may career dito, right? And if you compare our BPO professionals and executives compared to the traditional job outside, they have better, they have better experience to make their lives comfortable and at the same time extending that. Sabi ko nga, yung BPO, you're not only giving one job to a person Kasi once you do that, yung effect niyan multiple. Kasi ang isang tao, and you know how it is with Filipinos, may sinusuportahan yan na pamilya, parents, kapatid. Tinulungan mo yung kapatid dahil doon may natulungan siya. Alam mo yun, it's a network. Kaya nga niloloko ko yung team ko. Talent acquisition recruitment is a good karma, no? Kasi you're providing jobs, you're helping people, right? Ang ganun yung satisfying na feeling pag nagagawa mo siya.
What about to those that are already working in the BPO and they are watching right now? How can they successfully climb the corporate ladder?
Yeah, we have a lot of offerings in terms of training, right? Kasi syempre, when you join the BPO, ang te-train sa'yo dyan, how can you be good at what you're doing in that specific campaign? Pero after that, what is really important is, ano yung core mo? Ano ba talaga yung gusto mong ma-achieve? Kasi there's a lot of offerings Pwede ka workforce, pwede ka trainer, pwede kang quality, diba? Pwede ka sa shared services like HR, IT, and so on. Ano ba talagang inclination mo? Or you can just go up in operations. Now, here at TaskUs, meron kaming academy. So, ito yung mga suite of maraming trainings kaming ino-offer for development ng ating mga employees. So, once they go through that, may mga self-paced, may mga classroom-led, may help yon. Kasi ang important, dapat may skill ka na may enhance, no? Like me, when I was starting, I was thinking, do I really wanna do this for... Kasi 2 years akong collection officer. So after that, sabi ko, I think I wanna be a team leader. And then I just observe my team leader. What are the qualities that a team leader needs to have? And then na-identify ko yon. And of course, during that time, that was year 2000, no? 2001. Wala pa masyado tayo sa internet at that time. I have to go to bookstore just to buy leadership books. And at that time, yung luma kong company, we don't provide too much training on that. Unlike the BPO now, na nandoon talaga yung support. Yeah, so for you to move up to the corporate ladder, right? I think you need to know what you really want kasi maraming options. You can move up sa operations, sa training, sa quality, workforce management, shared services, IT, HR, recruitment, no? You need to know ano ba yung inclined ka talaga. And at the same time, like here at TaskUs, meron kaming the academy. So we have a lot of trainings na pinoprovide. It can be self-paced or trainer-led, no? And then we will help you. At the same time, when you talk to your supervisor during your one-on-one, sabihin mo din, no, na team leader, ito yung direction na gusto kong puntahan, ito yung gusto kong how can I move up, no? Kasi mayroon din kaming mentorship program dito sa TaskUs. So, we will assign you a mentor para i-move ka doon. We celebrate that kasi, no? Around 80 to 85% ng leaders namin started from within, meaning they started as a teammate, like as an agent going up, no? So yun yung important. I think the values na dapat dito is perseverance and grit, no? Kasi when you're new, syempre may mga madidemoralize ka kasi you're not performing yet, no? But eventually you will see na okay, ito lang pala yung kailangan na training, ito lang pala yung kailangan na practice, yung coaching, and then eventually you can move up. And then identify those skills na needed mo. I think the self-awareness together na matutulungan ka ng supervisor mo, you just have to focus on that. The good thing about the industry, right? Also here at TaskUs, there's so many opportunities because we keep on growing and growing. And sabi ko nga, minsan teammate ka for 6 months or a year. After that, pwede ka na mag-team leader eh. Especially if you have the qualifications, no? Kaya nga important na we're really investing on our people. Important talaga yan. Kasi as we continue growing, we wanted to provide them the career, diba? That we wanted. So, gina-guide namin yan and minomonitor din namin ano yung compliance nila in terms of training, ilan yung pwede natin ma-move up, ano yung mga opportunities na yon.
Ayan, thank you so much for sharing that, Sir Marlon, because I think it's very important. Nasabi mo nga kanina na yung grit, especially because kung nagtatrabaho ka na kasi, sometimes nawawalan tayo ng gana. That's why yung iba hindi na pumapasok sa work kasi may trabaho na eh. And when we have a job, sometimes we feel like we're not growing. Sometimes feeling natin going to work is very dragging because we've been doing the same thing over and over again, that we feel like our work is very stagnant now. We feel like we're not growing. So I think it's very important that you set a goal for yourself.
Yeah, oo.
Kasi if you have a goal, of course, you really have to work on it para ma-achieve mo siya. And I like what you shared, especially with the processes and the assistance that you are giving here sa TaskUs, kasi that's also something that I didn't have when I was working before. Wala siya nung mga training na needed for you to climb the corporate ladder.
Yeah, oo. Sa kapag medyo confused sila, nandun pa rin yung wellness team natin,
Yes,
diba?
yes.
Doon papasok yung i-guide sila, ano ba yung next na pwedeng puntahan. And hindi totoo na dead-end job sa BPO, right? Kasi ang daming opportunities. If I think about it, I think the best decision I did in my life is when I moved to the BPO and left the banking industry, no? Kasi, of course, outside the traditional, eto fast-paced eh. Right? So marami talagang opportunity. Imposible na hindi ka aangat. You just know what you want and need and then skill and then enhance. Pasok yan with all the mentorship na pwede ibigay.
Oh, tapos here sa BPO, you can be anybody. Hindi ka IT graduate pero yung account mo technical. Hindi ka accounting pero may sales na account. You can be anybody talaga. Doesn't really matter what kind of degree you took sa college.
Saka minsan magugulat ka, no? Parang you don't know that you have this kind of skill.
Yes.
But when you join us and then we train you, you evolve. Kaya that's where the satisfaction enters, na parang alam mo dati feeling ko hindi ko to kaya pero ngayon grabe superstar na ako. Right? So kaya part yan ng culture value namin eh. Parang believing in yourself, inspiring others, 'di ba? So pinupush talaga namin yan to explore and be ridiculous, 'di ba?
Be ridiculous. Totoo. I have learned so much, especially how to succeed this industry, kasi nga hindi siya for everybody. Hindi siya para sa mga faint-hearted. Hindi siya pwede sa mga those that are quitters. Because this industry really takes a lot of guts, grit, yung sabi mo nga. At saka it takes a lot of determination to really flourish and succeed. Now, final question ko na lang kasi akala ko naman ano nangyayari. Final question ko na lang, Sir Marlon, for you would be, why TaskUs? Though I can answer this myself, but I want to hear it from you. Why TaskUs?
Yeah, alam mo, Chardy, I can mention so many things and enumerate why TaskUs, no? Pero I think yung masasabi ko lang is yung culture na we are pushing and valuing is talagang nangyayari. Mararamdaman mo siya. And before I joined TaskUs, my analogy all the time is I'm so curious about TaskUs. I've been seeing in social media, everybody is celebrating, everybody is happy. Alam mo yung nung bata tayo na parang meron kang crush nung school. Tapos parang gusto ko yan makilala. Gusto ko malaman bakit meron attraction ako na hindi ko maintindihan. 'Di ba? And bakit ang daming nagkakagusto sa kanya. 'Di ba? Ganun yung TaskUs para sa akin. That's my pananaw, no? Before I joined, sabi ko, it's very intriguing. Anong meron sa TaskUs? Totoo kaya? Totoo kaya yung promise? No? And when I joined, totoo talaga. And I'm actually happy, right? I'm very satisfied and fulfilled. Yung sinasabing people first culture, talagang nangyayari siya. on every angles of the organization, levels, and decisions. No? Of course, merong mga unpopular decisions na mga ginagawa tayo, pero at the end of the day, we explain it. No? And as much as possible, we hold into that. Pag may mga problema and challenges, we just go back to our culture and hold into that. So, basically yun. And the benefits that we have, right? As I've mentioned, we're integrating the lives of our applicants and employees when they go to the site. Para na siyang one-stop shop. Everything is here, no? And it's evolving. Nag-iisip pa kami ano pa yung pwede naming ibigay sa mga employees namin as we go along, right? As we ask them and we talk to them. So I think those are the two, right? We're very proud of the benefits and the experience we're providing. Our employee satisfaction survey score is phenomenal, right? And our attrition rate, ako nagugulat ako, sabi ko, grabe yung retention numbers namin dito. And in talent acquisition, it helps us kasi nag-hire kami for growth. Diba? Hindi kami nag-hire kasi nagre-resign. Oo. Siyempre meron din yan, bits and pieces, pero hindi ganun kalaki yung percentage compared to what I'm seeing sa iba. Oo.
Ayun, thank you so much, Sir Marlon, for sharing that. And I am just really thankful for what you shared because I have, as sabi ko nga kanina, I have learned so much. And especially to those that are new and are interested to work in the BPO, TaskUs really TaskUs is one of the companies that you should really consider because when I worked for TaskUs, that's when I was able to create a definition of the best company.
Yeah. And Chardy, I think na-evolve din yung skills mo with TaskUs. No? I think yun yung naging stepping stone on where you are right now, right? That kind of confidence na nabigay sa'yo on how you can be ridiculous. And then eventually, you became ridiculous in your own way on finding this platform that you are actually flourishing now and thriving.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am ridiculously good now because of TaskUs. Maraming salamat, Sir Marlon, for taking your time and for sharing your experience in the industry. Ayun.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Job Yoda.
Of course. Thank you, Job Yoda. And thank you so much, TaskUs. Pag-uusapan po natin in the next how many minutes, in the next segment, yung interview process. Ang makakausap naman po natin yung mga
team ko.
Yung team mo, yung mga recruiters mismo. Sila mismo yung mga nagtatanong. So they're the best person to talk to kasi sila mismo yung mga nagtatanong sa mga applicants. Ayun. Thank you, Sir Marlon.
Alright, thank you so much.